This episode is brought to you by Accenture. When your advertising operations fall out of sync, everything else follows. Spotify and Accenture are working together to reinvent the rhythm of ad sales, using automation, analytics, and smarter workflows to simplify campaign delivery and access better data across the business. The result? Less time spent on operations, more time connecting brands with the moments and fandoms that matter most. Learn more at accenture.com/Spotify.
When you need to build up your team to handle the growing chaos at work, use Indeed Sponsored Jobs. It gives your job post the boost it needs to be seen and helps reach people with the right skills, certifications, and more. Spend less time searching and more time actually interviewing candidates who check all your boxes. Listeners of this show will get a $75 sponsored job credit at Indeed.com/podcast. That's Indeed.com/podcast. Terms and conditions apply. Need a hiring hero? This is a job for Indeed Sponsored Jobs.
Welcome to the Final Fantasy Lorecast, a podcast dedicated to the history and lore of the Final Fantasy series. Join us as we take a deep dive into the different worlds, characters, and so much more. Welcome back, Warriors of Light, to another episode of the Final Fantasy Lorecast. I am Ben of Temeria. I lost my train of thought going right into this.
I am your host.
I am your host, one of your hosts, Ben of Temeria. And always with me are my two good friends, Steven and Trey.
Yo. Hello.
Oh, gosh. This is what happens when I was thrown another podcast on the day of this recording. It throws me off.
You on back to back to back? Are you doing the
Yeah, I'm doing 3 back to back to back today. It's crazy. Oh, yes. But anyway, we are still in our location season. It's going to be a very long season for y'all for this season. I'm just saying. We're getting towards the tail. We're at the tail end. There's still quite a bit of episodes to go through, but we're at the tail end. And today we are doing a part 1 of Final Fantasy XII because 12 is a big game.
Woo! We got a good one.
Yes, we do. So,
are you saying no one reached out about 11?
No, not at all. Boom! I see you. No, we're not doing. We're not doing locations.
Oh,
on
he
11.
said it at the same time.
We're not doing locations on 11, being that of an MMO, and it's 11. 14, we might do something with, possibly.
Will we?
Well, no, that was Trey's idea. Don't look at me.
We definitely will do at least one on the base times, but we're going to talk about 12 today.
Segue back into 12. All right. Anyway,
I got us off track. I'll get us back on track.
There we go. That's fair. So, first off, we have the Dalmatia region. The kingdom of Dalmatia is a small desert kingdom in Ivalice, in the Final Fantasy XII, and the central location for most of the game. Dalmatia's capital is the royal city of oh my gosh, these words.
I'll help you out with this one.
There you go.
I got you on this episode again.
Thank you. Home to the largest city and to its nobility, descendants of the dynasty king Wrathwall. Dalmatia is surrounded by the empires of
Arcadia.
That's not Arcadia, is it?
It sure is.
Okay, I've seen shut up. I've seen so many different wordings for Arcadia.
Yeah, this one they pronounce all of these, so there's no excuse this week, Ben.
Okay,
that's fair. We're gonna get them right.
And Rosaria. Yeah. There we go. See, I got that one. One of the greatest treasures of the Dasmian royal family is the piece of the defected Nithosite. Right? Nithosite.
Yeah.
Okay. The dusk shard, hidden in the statue and hidden room deep within the royal palace of Rambasture, order the knights of Dalmatia form the nation's main army up, being annexed by the Arcadian Empire.
Think of Nethicite as basically materia, or aether. Yeah, just
nice. Okay,
get magic in the game. Yeah.
Oh, that's how you get magic in the game.
It does a couple different things. There's I forget what the other version of the Nethicite is. I need Box Girl in here right now, but basically one absorbs magic and one provides magic, from if I remember correctly.
Okay. So now we have Rambasher, which is the royal city of Rambasher, is a city in Ivalice. The world of 12 and 12 Revenant Wings is the hometown of Van, the
Vaughn.
Vaughn? Oh.
Everybody knows Vaughn. He's the most...
Well, I know he's like the main character.
Well,
kind of.
He is and he isn't. 12 is weird because it's kind of like 5, where you have the large cast of characters who can have any job. He is the first person that he's not the person you play as. He's like the first person you get to actually experience the world with.
Okay. So he's the home orphan and main character. Being the capital of the kingdom of Demacia, Princess Ash would also normally make residence here. Rambasher becomes the most frequently visited city of the player and could be considered a home base.
Box Girl, I just want to shout her out, gave us the name. It's manufactured and deificated. I think I'm saying that right. Something like that.
Deified.
Something like that.
Yeah.
Nothing.
Words are hard. Only I've had that sound clip from Tom. Now we have Lowtown.
I love Rabanastar, though.
Really
I can still picture it in my head, like the base city. I love the layout. I think it's really well done. I really enjoyed 12 on my second playthrough. I was one of those little assholes who was critical of it because it wasn't turn-based or at least ATB.
Yeah.
I mean, kind of, but not really. I liked it now, but you know how it was back then when it switched over. But the home base Rabanastar, that is a really well done first city. Like I always liked how it was laid out.
Yeah, it's very cool. You have the uptown. Well, we'll go over it, but yeah, as we go over it, I guess I'll mention more of it.
Right. So now we have jeez, I can't get away with it. Okay, Lowtown. Lowtown lies below Rabanasher in 12. Old Dalan has his house in Lowtown, and Vaughn's friend Kites. Okay. Can also be often found about. Lowtown has passage to the... Oh, God, these freaking words.
Garamsith.
Gamethys?
Garamsith, yeah.
Garamsith. Waterway. Some rare equipment can be bought in Lowtown's South Sprawl after the events oh, God.
Yeah.
What's with this game? I can pronounce all the freaking towns and locations in 14, but I can't in 12.
I did warn you.
Oh my gosh. What was that one?
Giravigan?
Yeah.
Giravigan? Sure. Okay, cool. We'll go with that. Jeez. All right. So yeah, we have Lowtown. That's great. I apologize for everybody listening to this episode and hearing me stuttering over my words. Oh, you said it's a dungeon?
Yep.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I haven't played 12. That's the reason why I'm having issues.
Where you fight?
Well, I think Lowtown is actually the little underneath city area.
Yeah. It's
no. He's talking about the
Garamsmith waterway.
Yeah.
No. Yeah. No. Well, Lowtown is basically like a underground city, basically underneath. It's like the slums, basically, of 12. And then the waterway is literally like a big sewer.
That's the perfect reference.
A big sewer? Yes.
Well, the waterway is a big sewer, but yeah, Lowtown is like the slums. It's like the
yeah. Sector 7 slums and stuff like that, yeah. Mm-hmm. So now we have the Giza Plains. The Giza Plains is located in Ivalice. Is an area of large open plains with a unique weather cycle close to Rabanastar.
Is this where the dino is?
Yeah, this is the dino.
That Boom referenced in the chat?
Yes, yeah. The Ester Sand is where the dino is. The Giza Plains is It is next to it. Basically, like from Rabanastre, you can go different ways. So Ben in 14, when you leave Ulda, you can go to 3 different sections of it.
Yeah.
Basically, it's the same way in Rabanastre. You can go to the Ester Sand, the Wester Sand, or the Giza Plains. The Giza Plains,
Okay.
like it rotates the weather. So like you go in, and I want to say it's like an hour or so of game time. The weather will change, and like you have to find certain monsters at certain times there when you do the hunts.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
So different things show up.
Like Pokemon.
14 minutes in for the Final Fantasy XIV reference. And it was
Oh
by
my
Steven.
gosh.
My bad.
That's 14 minutes live stream, not the actual episode, sir. So next we do have Ester Sands, which is a torrid desert on the land of Ivalice. The river Nebra divides it into the north and south areas. Vaughn accepts the hunt for Rogue Tomato, and after defeating it, grabs the nearby Galbania lilies and returns to Rabanastre. Later, the party crosses the desert after escaping Barum Passage to return to Rabanastre and again on their way to the Musforian High Waste.
Heads up, you're going to be in these areas a lot in 12.
Oh my god, and that's a little like tomato dude.
Yeah, it's the first hunt you do. It's how you get introduced to the bounty
combat mechanic. Oh, okay, the bounty.
Yeah.
He's awesome.
Yeah. That's where you have to be careful of the dino that Boom was talking about, because he will wipe you out for about 3/4 of the game in one shot.
Jeez.
It's like a big T-Rex.
Oh, lovely. I mean, when you see a giant T-Rex, typically the smart thing to do is go the opposite direction.
Not as your first time playing 12, you're like, oh, I can't wait to take this thing down. Oh, just kidding. One shot, I'm out.
Nah, Cap. Okay, Riku. So now we have the Wester Sand is located land of Ivalice, is a section of the large part of the desert that surrounds Rabanastre. So that's just the other part.
Yeah, it's just more desert.
I get it. West and east. Ha 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 ha.
Yeah, Riku also brought that up in the chat.
Yeah, I see that. And now we have the Garmasith Waterway, which is located in the land of Ivalice. It serves in the sewer system for Rabanastre. The Garmasith Waterway spans underneath the city and its access via Lowtown. After the Esper Zalaria is defeated deep within the Barum Passage, a zoning point to the waterway becomes available. The waterway is a labyrinth of water and passages with monsters roaming the pathways. The water levels can be adjusted to reveal lower pathways through the opening and closing the sluice gates. Because parts of the waterway are of water terrain, all water and lightning attacks deal 20% more damage than normal when the target is staying in water, and earth damage is halved.
I did not know that.
I didn't either.
Well, now you do. And knowing's half the battle.
Yeah, because this game has very tough points. It's probably the hardest Final Fantasy game I've ever played.
You say that, but I would say it's more worth 20% of the battle in this case, Ben, since you do 20% more damage.
It's true. Not half.
And moving on to the Nalbenia Fortress. Did I miss something?
We were just making a little silly haha.
Oh.
You said it's half the battle, and he said it's actually 20%.
Okay. Did you guys not know what that reference is from? Please tell me you do.
No, we got it. We got it.
Okay, well, where's it from?
Knowing it's half. It's a pretty common phrase.
It's from G.I. Joe.
Oh, sure.
Oh my god.
Oh, I didn't know it was from G.I. Joe.
It's from G.I. Joe.
Pretty common thing.
Thank you, Riku. Thank you. Oh my god. It was a common reference because it was made in the freaking 80s.
Well,
for a kids' TV show.
You mean the one with The Rock and Channing Tatum?
Oh my god, no. We don't talk about those films. Okay, the first one was a half bad, but the second one we don't talk about. Okay. Now moving on back on track, we have the Nalbenia Fortress, which is an Ivalice, is a fortress that once belonged to the king of Nebradia, located in the northeast of Rabasher, marking the border of Dalmatia and Nabredia. The inside of the fortress itself is also an unrevisable location and serves as the game's prologue. Beneath it lies the Nabinia dungeons.
Yeah, the prologue of this game is awesome. I'm gonna go off on it for a little bit because the first time I booted it up, it was like the first time booting up 10, where you're like, "Whoa, look at these graphics," and then you go to 12, where it's like, "Oh, we're having like full on war. People are getting like blasted by arrows, falling off their chocobos. It was nuts. It's like shows you war at the beginning of 12, and yeah, you play it for like all of 2 minutes, but
Boo! That's it. 2 minutes.
Yeah, there's not much to it. It basically tells you how to move and how to attack. It's like the tutorial.
Okay. Oh well.
It's a great intro though, and the first time you play it, I think it does an excellent job of doing what it's supposed to do story wise.
Okay.
Yeah. Very Game of Thrones ish.
They're very Game of Thrones ish. Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Like what
The
16
things I
was
do for
trying to do.
love.
Well, you didn't think 16 was not Game of Thrones enough?
Well, listen, I don't want to start this one tonight.
All right, we'll get that.
We're talking about 12.
We'll get to that when we get to 16 eventually.
With the occasional 14 reference.
Right. And the G.I. Joe, yeah. And now we have the Nabina Dungeons, which is also an unrevisable location. Is a large portion of the fortress that dominates the city of Nabinia. Escaping the Nabinia dungeon in the Zodiac Age awards a Traitor Redeemed trophy/achievement.
It's where you get the greatest character in Final Fantasy XII. One of the best in all of the series.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Go
Captain
on.
Bosch. Bonsenberg. Bosch lives.
Bosch lives.
Do you like Bosch more than Balthier?
Me? Oh, absolutely.
Yeah. Oh, see, I'm a Balthier guy.
Balthier is cool, but Bosch is awesome.
All right. Now we have a Barn Passage. The Barn Passage, the location in the land of Ivalice, is underground passage that connects the Nalbinia dungeons to the Dalmatia Esterlands. Long since abandoned, the passage now provides no real use. Originally, it was a passage used to speedily bring goods into Nalbinia Fortress, but fell into the disuse with the advent of airships as the preferred form of transportation. Now the only people who walk down its path are people escaping from the Mindia dungeon. In order to get back to the passage later in the game, the player must complete the Patient in the Desert side quest on the Dalmatia Esterlands.
It's a very obnoxious, long back and forth side quest that you have to do, and then you get a key out of it so you can get back in there. And I think there's hunts and stuff in there. I think that's how you get to Gilgamesh at one point as well.
Okay. Now, correct me if I'm wrong. In 12, summons are not summons, right?
Yeah, they're espers. And there's not one that's in any of the other games. It's literally like you read one earlier when we were talking about the waterway. Mm-hmm. It's like it's like a flaming horse thing. No, that's not one of the espers. I'm sorry.
Yeah, because all the traditional summons are names of airships in this one, if I recall.
Yeah, this and Revenant Wings.
Okay.
More so in Revenant Wings.
More so in Revenant. Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting. Now we have the Bancor region. Bancor is a region in the land of Ivalice, a network of plains. No country really claimed them, and the only people who live here are the Garif. The only interest Hums have here is the Magicite mines nearby and the Hine mines. So, yeah, fun stuff.
Yeah, all your dungeons drive you crazy.
So navigate.
Go ahead, Trey.
Oh, I was just going to say, the thing I remember from this region is the Garif coming up to you randomly and his health bar being like an ally type and him randomly helping attack random things. He didn't join your party, but when you came across him, he like kind of half joined up. And I remember that was the first time I was like, oh, this is a cool mechanic of this game. And that's what I think of first when you brought up this region. I just wanted to point that out.
Temporary party members, essentially.
He's not even. He's not like you can't.
You can't like put him in there, but That's why, like, so a lot, depending on the game, temporary party members could be, hey, you can use them, like, actually in your party, or they are with your party, period, and that's, you just have
my turn to bring up 14. You know how when you do the job quest line, and there will be NPCs just in the middle of it?
Yep, and they're just helping you.
Only he was just the one, he was just the one running around.
Yep.
Yeah, then he runs off. He's a hunter. He runs away. So he's literally just like...
So, like the mysterious stranger that randomly pops up out of nowhere in Fallout and kills someone and then disappears.
Sure.
Have you never played Fallout?
Not enough of it.
Oh my gosh. Man, I'm learning so much today. So now we have Jahara, land of the Garif. Jahara's location in the land of Ivalice is the home to the remote tribe of the Garif. It is not technologically advanced city like Renabasher or... Oh, God.
Bujerba.
What?
Bujerba. It's this guy.
Bujerba. Bujerba.
We'll get there.
Okay. Interesting. But a land whose people live close to nature and subsist by hunting. Yeah. As we were just talking about a little bit ago. We have now the Hene Mines, which is in the Ivalice, is an underground magicite mine explored by the Arcadian Empire. The first only of the Phase 1 site and dig are accessible from the Osman Plain. Also, Phase 2 can be accessed from the Feywood, but only a small portion is accessible until the Esper Zodiarch is defeated. Phase 2 can be accessed via the Ore Separation Area once the player has acquired 10 or more Espers and spoken with Geomancer Ujilu.
Yeah, sure.
Ujilu and Jahara when accessing Phase 2. It is recommended to wait until the party's average level is above 70.
Yeah, it gets pretty gnarly in some of the later portions. Like if you're doing all the hunts and stuff, you get to that point pretty naturally.
Okay, so level 70 is not like super hard to get to.
I mean,
it isn't.
It's kind of like in 10 when you're getting to the Calm Lands and you're doing all the side stuff at that point before you actually get to the end game. You do all this stuff, end game is just a joke. So it's kind of one of those things. It's just testing how hard you want to play the game.
Gotcha. Okay. So now we have the Osman Plain. Is a vast plain in the continent of Kurwan. A war once fought in Osman Plain, and thus the landscape is littered with crashed airships and thus ruins. In Final Fantasy Tactics Advance, there is a similar location named Osman Field. And that's the other thing. Tactics in 12 is like loosely theorized that they're in the same universe. And I think they are in the same universe, and I believe.
Somebody mentioned that before.
So they are. I don't remember how many years apart it is.
Yeah. So, Tactics is great if no one's played Tactics. I have played that one.
Oh, well, good.
I played Tactics because I love Tactics games.
Okay, yeah, this is another area. Not a lot going on in that spot.
Okay.
It's like you do secret hidden chocobo things that you can run through.
Chocobo?
Yeah.
What? One of these days, everybody, Steven will learn to love chocobos.
I won't.
Yeah, you will.
Maybe how delicious.
Hey,
but...
whoa. We're not even getting into that topic, and I'm afraid to even ask the patrons for that, because that came up out of nowhere in the Discord, and now it became a whole thing.
It's going to happen. You're ready
I know it's going to happen. I'm afraid. Anyway, so yeah, let's get into the mid-break real quick, and we will be right back with more 12.
Get business done with the new American Express Graphite Business Cash Unlimited card. With unlimited 2% cash back on all eligible purchases, unlimited 5% cash back on flights and prepaid hotels booked through American Express Travel Online, and a flexible spending capacity that can grow with your business, you'll have the confidence to keep building. Apply today and earn a welcome offer of $1,500 cash back after you spend $50,000 in qualifying purchases on your new card within the first 6 months of card membership. Terms apply. Learn more at go.amex/graphite.
Whether it's a movie night or just midday, Skinny Pop is a salty snack that keeps on giving. Made with just 3 simple ingredients for an irresistibly delicious taste and a large serving size that lasts. Deliciously popped, perfectly salted. Skinny Pop, popular for a reason. Shop Skinny Pop now.
All right, welcome to the middle of the show. We're talking about everything with the podcast that has nothing to do with the lore of Final Fantasy. Here, we want to thank all of our patrons. Thank you so much for supporting us. And if you two want to become a patron, you can go to patreon.com/Final Fantasy Lorecast, where you can get ad-free episodes or even join us once a month at the end of the month of topics you're choosing, which, as I see in our Twitch chat, I have a strong feeling I might know what. Oh my god, why Riku? Riku's like Moogle cheesecake. Yeah, I have a strong feeling that might be the patron episode this week. I'm kind of scared.
Anyway, sounds delicious.
No, oh my god, why would you do that? Chocobos didn't do anything to you. What did you do? Anyway, you can also support us on Apple and Spotify. We leave 5-star review on Apple with some words. We'll read it out loud the next time on the show, as well as nice Spotify comments, which we don't have any this week, but that's all right. But we are 6 ratings on Spotify to 50. So go rate our show on Spotify. Let us get to those 50. We're almost there.
Nice.
And then you can also find us on a few different Discord servers, the Robots Radio Discord at robotsradio.net, as well as my own Discord server, the Ben and Friends Podcasting Discord, which are in the links provided below in the episode description. Join us on there. We talk about a bunch of random stuff. I know college football is coming out, so I know Trey and Steven are talking about that in the other games chat. Final Fantasy, Witcher, Star Wars, all that fun stuff. Go check out the Discords. And...
Yes.
I lost my train of thought. Oh, you can also find me on my other shows, the Holocron History, Star Wars Canon vs. Legends, the Wizarding World Lorecast, and the Witcher Lorecast. All a part of Robots Radio. So go check those out as well. If you like any of that stuff, it's awesome. It's fun stuff. I love it. So go check it out. I don't have anything else to add. Do you guys have anything to add in the break?
Nope.
No? Okay. Cool. Well, let's get back into more 12.
This summer, say I do.
I am marrying a stranger.
Like never before.
Am I crazy?
It's a whole new Married at First Sight on Peacock.
Thank God I woke up in love.
With new experts.
My name is Dr. Lisa.
My name is Paul Brunson.
More couples.
This could be the start of a very successful marriage.
And more surprises.
Or maybe not.
Everything is just not enough.
You're a little bit crazy.
I don't know what's gonna happen. I want my fairy tale ending.
Married at First Sight, now streaming. New episodes Thursdays, only on Peacock.
I wrote a little song to remind you, Choice Hotels get you more of the experiences you value. The Cambria Hotel's got it all. A rooftop bar, have a ball. Cocktails up here feel just right. Is Cambria amazing? All right. Bring a date, your team, or even your mom. Book direct at choicehotels.com. See you on the roof.
All right, we are back. And Boom says Rogue Tomato Soup. Okay, that one I'm okay with because it's not a chocobo.
Well, I was about to say, shout out to Box Girl for the hilarious meme in the Robots Radio Final Fantasy Discord.
Oh no, what did she post? I'm afraid to look.
It's a good one.
Is it?
It is.
Oh my god, how could you? How could you do that? Oh my gosh. And yeah, if no one's in our Discord, join our Discord. That's great. We have probably more we have more interaction in our own Discord than robots, in my opinion.
True.
So, it's awesome.
Whichever Discord you want to join, we would love to have you in either one or both.
Yeah.
Or both.
Be in a bunch of Discords like I am. I'm in like 20 different Discords. I'm in way too many. Anyway, now we have the Arcadia region. So the Arcadian Empire is one of the most main political powers in 12. A vast empire to the northeast of Ivalice is the largest nation on the continent and can be considered the primary antagonist. Arcadia is an academic metropolis and numerous research institutions and is a present-day technological superpower. The imperial city of Arcades is said to be the place where all kinds of information and knowledge gather. In particular, this airship manufacturing technology surpasses Bujerba. The word's weird looking, okay?
It's a tough one, yeah.
It is tough. It's Bhujerba.
Yeah.
Bujerba?
Yeah.
Sure. The sky continent with advanced Mugglecraft airship technology. The Empire's advanced technology is evident in the cityscape of the imperial capital and its public transportation system, including air cabs and trains. The society is polarized, and there's a sense of discrimination against non-hums folks and lower classes. Much like most empires.
Yes, it's a really cool area. It's like Trey was mentioning about Rabanastre earlier. Arcades is like, it's this huge, it almost reminds me of Coruscant for any of the Star Wars fans. It's like, they like it said, air cabs where that's how you transport from one area to the next. Very cool, but it still kind of has that old school feel to it. Castles, everything looks like it's slightly medieval.
Okay, interesting.
Final Fantasy XII just if Final Fantasy XVI is the Game of Thrones edition, 12 is the Star Wars edition.
Yes.
Yeah, that's what a lot of people have told me. Like, if you like Star Wars, you'll like Final Fantasy 12. It's like fantasy.
Vaughn
technology.
is Luke, and it's
Okay, good to know. I have it. I just haven't played it yet, like most other games.
Way down on your list, I'm certain.
Oh yes, and there's so many new games coming out.
How do you say this? How do you think?
Yeah, this one's throwing me off.
I'm interested. I want to hear you say it first before I get to the answer.
Cheetah.
Yeah, I mean, pretty much.
Cheetah uploads. To me, it looks like Cheetah, like Cheetah Pet.
But with a T at the beginning, because why not?
Yeah, and the T is probably silent. I don't know. Cheetah Uplands is a location in the land of Ivalice. The landscape is grassy and the weather is often rainy. Old ruins are scattered around the uplands, often inhabited by Marlborough overkings, some wealthy Arcadians who are afraid of the Mandragoras. In the Socian Cave Palace, camp out of the uplands and give the party a key access to the palace.
Yeah, so you gotta sneak in, even though you're running around free.
Okay, it's those freaking plants, Maboros. Okay.
Yeah.
Does that thing have a mustache? It looks like it has a mustache. The Overking.
The Overking does have a mustache.
Oh my god, that's hilarious.
Phenomenal.
He's the Overking.
And they're afraid of Really? Those things are tiny.
Wait.
Anyway.
Again, I forget.
Mandragoras, they're like little plant, like similar to the rogue tomato.
Oh yeah, what do those things do? They do something that's a pain. I forget what it is. I think they are similar where they do a bunch of status effects.
Probably paralyzed, if I'm thinking. But just by the look of it. So moving on, we have the Soshin Cave Palace. It is a location in Land of Evilise. His underground network of caves and broken down palaces that provide a passageway to the heart of the Arcadian Empire, the imperial city of Arcades. Soshin Palace is an ancient palace overrun with undead, bats, imps, and other dangerous creatures. The only royalty currently residing within the temple are a family of mandragoras who have caused problems for hunters in the Arcadian wilderness. Several ancient and powerful creatures are locked away in the depths of the cave palace. So,
cool.
It's a dungeon.
Yeah.
Oh, Boxgirl says status ailments galore. It's like, oh, so they basically do everything. That's fantastic. I love getting hit by status ailments.
12 is like, it goes a little buck wild with the status ailments. You're constantly fighting
Debuffing
yourself.
Well, yeah.
I mean, I feel like they do that to encourage you to use the gambit system, because if you take the time and you set it up correctly, even though you get all of those status ailments, you can get them healed pretty quickly automatically.
Yeah, most of the time you can literally walk into a fight and not have to press a button, and it'll do everything for you.
All right.
Once you get the gambit system down, but I mean, yeah, if you're spending the money and the time to buy all the gambit system slots, and you have the time and energy to fill them all out, God bless you, because it's a lot. There's literally so many statuses that you can. I mean, between buffing and debuffing, it's crazy.
All right, interesting. So we have Old Arcades, which is a slum city that rejects located parallel to the imperial city of Arcades itself. Old Arcades is where poverty-stricken families and people deemed unworthy to enter Arcades live. Information is gold on these streets. In fact, the player must exchange vital information between certain NPCs to gain access to the arcades.
That's where I busted out the guide and followed it, because they don't have the person's name. It'll be like a generic.
Oh, just a generic like
NPC name.
Okay.
Like smuggler, or down on their luck smuggler or whatever, and you're like.
And there's like 100, like multiple of them. It's like, all right, cool. Which one?
There's like 20 of them that you can choose to talk to. So I'm like, oh, all right. I'm just looking this.
Not doing this.
Even with a guide, it still takes a little bit of time. It's tough.
Mm-hmm. So, with that, we do have the imperial city of Arcades, which is the capital of the Arcadian Empire, which rules over most of Evilise. The modern city of Arcades is built upon the poor and the ruins of older cities. There are only two ways into the city of Arcades. The most common way is via airship. This method is patrolled for trouble by the Arcadian judges. The second way is up through the Soshin Cave Palace into Old Arcades and across the bridge into Arcades proper.
Yeah, judges are awesome.
Judges are awesome?
Judges are, well, they look awesome.
They do look awesome.
They're excellent character designs, both cool. in their look and in their characters themselves. Like, they are one of the best parts of 12.
They're very similar to the Soups and the Boys.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
They're very bad people, but everybody
thinks they're awesome.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, everybody in Arcades does.
Yeah, right. So now we have Sorobi Steppe.
Yeah. Sure.
Which is a location in the Land of Evilise, is a flat wilderness that needs to be crossed to reach the Balfenheim port by land. The worm philosopher is located here, one of the windmills, and is the key element into fighting Hell Worm. Sorobi Steppe is normally accessible after the events of Draculor Laboratory, but is actually possible to enter before going to Arcades. By taking a chocobo from Fawn Coast and riding it to Cheetah Uplands, all the way east to the Shaded Path, the player must talk to the game hunter standing near the debris and then ascend the debris to enter Sharibi Steppe. However, the Bahamheim port can be blocked by the Skywatch.
Yeah, for sure don't go to this place early because even when you go there properly leveled, it's a pain.
And the Hell Worm looks epic.
Yeah, the dragon.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not my favorite area of the game because even the common enemies are just
a pain.
Kind of, yeah. A lot of them are flying, and if you don't have a weapon able to attack, then like if you have a sword, you can't hit a flying enemy in this game.
Oh, okay.
Very, very unlikely.
It's very much more tactical in that aspect. Okay.
Very tactical. You could swap your team in and out at a whim.
Oh, in combat?
Yeah.
Okay,
so you can,
that's nice.
Like, you got bows, you got guns, you got staves and rods and stuff like that. So you can hit them, but not with your...
Not with the sword. Not with a melee weapon.
Right.
That makes sense. So now we go to Bahamheim Port, the port of Bahamheim, commonly referred to Balfonheim. Gosh, these words. Now they're bringing in Norse. My gosh. It is a town full of sailors and pirates led by the infamous Redis. Despite being located in Arcadian territory, Bahamheim stays out of the Empire's conflicts. Instead, its town is willing to offer services whoever wants them, such as the Resistance. It is possible to visit Bahamheim before the events of Dracula Laboratory. If the player takes a chocobo from Fawn Coast and rides all the way across the Chica Uplands to the east, they enter the Chica Steppe onto the way to Bahamheim. If the player comes... Yeah, we already did that, yeah. Only the Sea Breeze Lane area is explorable. Yeah.
Yeah. There's not much going on there. You can buy stuff in the shops, and that it's basically the area you'll be going back and forth there because that's how you access the final area. You have to take shit and stuff. So it is important, but there's just not that much interesting stuff going on there.
Gotcha.
Redis is the most interesting thing about them. I think I always liked him as the character.
He's really cool. Yeah. Yeah. Redis is cool.
And
got the double guns, I want to say.
Does he?
I'm looking it up if I remember.
It looks like daggers.
I think he's double blades.
Daggers, that's what it was. Yeah.
Now we have the.
It looked in his defense in the game. It looks like double guns, and you don't really see him fight. I don't remember a whole lot. It's a lot of just him talking and just coming off like an awesome badass.
Yeah, he saves you a couple times.
Okay. Now we have the Fawn Coast. The Fawn Coast is in Ivalice, is in the border of the Arcadian Empire, and a long stretch of beaches and grasslands. A hunter's camp is a settlement where many hunters gather.
You get awesome weapons and accessories and armor from the hunters, and you like there's three hunting brothers, and depending on which one you give the trophies to that you've acquired, you'll unlock that set of either weapons or armor accessories, and you have a certain amount, so you have to decide
so look up a guide. Got it.
Yes, look up a guide before you start handing stuff to those brothers. Yeah.
Look up a guide in general for this game, because there's apparently a lot of random things that you probably need to look up for.
Definitely.
Yeah, they made it so you would have to use a guide. I think they got rid of the whole you can't open certain treasure chests if you want the best weapon, but when it first came out, they designed it so if you didn't have the guide, you would miss out on the Zodiac Spear.
Yeah.
Yep. And yes, Riku 12 was one of the last ones that had a guide. I believe 15 was the one that actually was the last game that had a guide of the Final Fantasy series. 15 was, because I remember selling it. And I don't think anybody really bought it because it was a Final Fantasy game, and most people don't use guides on Final Fantasy.
Definitely don't need a guide for that game.
No, not for 15. So we now go to the Nambradia region. The Kingdom of Nambradia was one of the main political powers in 12. A small kingdom in the north of Dalmatia is invaded and essentially obliterated by the Arcadian Empire 2 years prior to the game's main events.
Yeah, it's what happens in the prologue is they get double crossed and get just wiped out.
Yeah, that's bad.
Yeah, so like one of the characters, Princess Ash, she's like one of your main party members. She was the princess. I think she was for Nebradia, or her husband that she just married got murdered, and basically she has to go on the run.
Oh,
so
well, that's lovely.
Yeah, it's fun. Just you watch up the intro, you'll get what happens to her.
Okay. So
she's from Dalmasca, I think, right?
Yeah.
Is it Dalmasca?
I forget that's which. What we talk about her at the beginning.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. Yeah. So he was Nebradia. Sorry.
So now we have the Salkia Wood. Salika Wood. Salika Wood is an evilise, a large sprawling wood. Is a home to many monsters. Is a wilderness traverse on paths built among the trees. It is used to be part of the Nebridia and lies on the border of arcades. The party passes by the Sakia Wood on their way to arcades. They find a border gate broken, and a Moogle tasks the party to locate the 9 Crafts Moogles League apprentices who are taking a break in the woods. After the party locates the 9 Moogles, they fix the gate, allowing them passage to Fawn Coast.
Yes.
As long as it's not as like annoying as the Moogle minigame in 7 Rebirth, I'll be fine.
Yeah, it's a hide and seek game. You just have to
walk
God. Around. I mean, it's annoying because some of them are pretty annoying to find, but yeah, you just have to find them all.
Okay.
I had said earlier that you have to not open chests. Box Girl corrected me and said there was actually an invisible chest, so without the guide, it was inaccessible. So I just wanted to go ahead and get that out there. Thank you, Box Girl.
Yes, which you can just look that stuff online now, because the internet.
Yes, I think they patched a lot of that with the Zodiac Age too. Like
they probably did.
They got rid of a lot of that stuff. That's like, oh, if you get this, you can't get because the Zodiac Spear was like the most powerful weapon in the game for the base game, and then when it came out with Zodiac Age, I think there's like quite a few weapons that are more powerful than it. By the end. It's still great, but it's not OP'd like it was before.
Okay, gotcha. Now we have the Mosphorian High Waste. The Mosphorian High Waste is an evilise, is a mountain pass that brings the traveler to the outskirts of Zokia Wood. The Esper Exodus, the Judge Saul, can be found in the Mosphorian High Waste. The Mosphorian High Waste can be unlocked as soon as the Tomb of Wrathwall is completed, but the player needs to rent a chocobo in Nalbina Town. Stables for the price of 800 gil and approach Gibbs and DeWedge. Gibbs and DeWedge. While riding it, this will cause... Yeah, pretty much. It's kind of a homage. This will cause Gibbs to abandon the post, and DeWedge will follow him, trying to persuade him to return. The player must also circumvent the Nalbina blockade via Estrasand. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if you have anything to add to this because I have no idea.
No, not to that area. It's not. I think I tried to get through that as fast as possible.
Okay. So now we have Necrohol of Nabudis.
Necrohol of Nabudis.
Nabudis.
Oh, this is a good one.
Okay. Which is, once it was a capital of the kingdom of Nabria, sitting gracefully in the middle of the gigantic lake. Now what remains of the city is corrupted by a thick mist that covers the north part of the region. This area of the Necrohol, and the player can explore the Verdpale Palace, and is served as the official residence of the king of Nabrida. His son, Rassler.
Yeah, that's the guy who dies. That's Ash's husband at the beginning of the game who died.
And their immediate family members. The Necrohol of Nabreus is within the Nebridian borders, but unlike the rest of the region, this is not under direct Imperial rule. The location is not part of the main storyline, and during the entrance cutscene, the player is told it is a forbidden place and is warned against exploring the area. Depending on when the Necrohall is reached, the warning is given by Brash, Bather, or Frand. The player can access the area as soon as the Dawn Shard has been acquired. This means that the original version, the Ultimate Spear, the Zodiac Spear, can be acquired fairly early, even if Zodiac Spear is no longer there in the Zodiac's versions. The place still has many useful treasures, such as the high-level white magics. To traverse the area with a low-level party, the player can exploit the Immobilize glitch.
I'm not familiar with that glitch, but this place does absolutely kick your butt. It's very tough. But it's pretty cool. It's like a haunted old castle. So the whole area around it, it's like you said, surrounded in mist, and you have to find the secret passageway to get to this little area. It's these skeletons. You're like, oh, skeletons, no big deal. But they just keep coming, and they constantly hit you with either blind or I think it's poison is another one. It's after a while you're like, okay, well, I'm dead. They just
Lovely.
Yeah, keep coming.
All right.
Yeah, they do a really good job of making it feel overwhelming, and that's always my favorite grind spot. Anytime I play 12, is all of the skeletons right there. But yeah, if they catch you off guard, or if you happen to run over a bomb in the middle of a big group of them, yeah, they do a really good job of it. Feels just like that. I'm drowning. I'm getting overwhelmed when they do get you.
Oh, great. I love that. Not really. Now we have the Nebrea's Deadlands, which is an optional location. It is a mist-thick wetland area north of the Zelkea Wood. The player must come to the Deadlands to complete the 3-medallion side quest to get Esper Chaos.
Yeah, it's right by that. This is where this is where the skeletons go buck wild on you. You're trying to climb up this mountain path to get this area, and they just keep coming and keep coming.
I mean, I think the skeletons I'm talking about are in the mines, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. But
yeah, those are different ones. But there's
also skeletons
like,
everywhere, apparently.
There's a lot of skeletons in the game that you have to beat up. I forget what the enemies are in the Necrohall, but they are pretty tough as well. But It's a cool area.
So now we have the Purvama, which is a collection of floating land masses in the land of Ivalice. The Purvama lie above the Nadalan Sea and are one of many such geographic features. The floating lands include the sky continent of Dorstonis, where Bebajub, the city is located, and the sky continent of Lemurs. According to the Moogle spoken in the Final Fantasy XII, and God, that freaking town, Bujerabub, thank you. The contents float due to high concentration of magicite in the rock. So they float because magic.
Float because of magic. That's all
that's all you need. And now we have this stupid town, Bujerabub. The sky city of Bujerabub is a floating city. It tries to maintain neutrality at all times, but recent events have forced its residents to ally with the Arcadian Empire.
Yeah. I think this is you get like a double or triple cross here. It's pretty interesting.
Oh, that's great.
But this is where you get the prince that I cannot remember his name. Trey brought up earlier. You get him as a temporary party member, and he's very, very, very helpful. So this is a very good grinding spot in these mines that you go to. All
right. And then speaking of the mines, we go to the Lushu Mines, which is located in Barbarajub, which resides in the sky continent of Dostontis. Among the mines' interesting features is that all is located in the sky continent. The deeper one gets into the mines, the lighter it gets. Normally, the mines are protected by a Paline. However, it has fallen and monsters have invaded the site. It can be speculated that Paline has been allowed to fall deliberately is prevented the Empire from obtaining more magicite. Miners around the town talk how the mines yield much less magicite and the lower quality than before, and when the party ventures inside, no mining appears to be taking place. When the party enters the mines to rescue Finello, the enemy levels are level 7 through 13. As the player gets further and goes after the mark, Antolin, and receives the key, the enemy's levels are 38 to 43. And the player uses the Site 11 key to unlock the gate. They get an option to venture into the deepest part of the mines, where the enemies are rise to level 59 to 64.
Yeah, this is where you fight Gilgamesh on the big bridge. It's not a big bridge; it's just a bridge, and it kind of like the town itself. It kind of reminds me of like Cloud City, because as you're out on the bridges in between sites, which is just all the areas, it's literally like you look out and it's just clouds. It's just this guy.
Just clouds.
Yeah, it's cool.
So it is Star Wars.
It's basically Star Wars. Yes. Yeah, Vaughn is Luke and is Devin? What?
Devon.
Lamont.
Oh, did you get the name?
Box Girl coming through with the name Lamont. Larza is the name, but he's using the code name Lamont to wander around.
Thank you. I did say before that it started with an L. We did agree on that. I just couldn't remember what the name was. Prince Lamont.
Sure, we'll go with that.
Yeah, he helps you, and he's very, very good at healing, so you can just keep going and just grind away if you really feel like it. And you got on the new versions, especially in the Zodiac on the PS4 or 5, whichever one you have, you can set it to fast forward and just beat the hell out of some bats and skeletons. And you get what's the chain thing? Somebody can remind me, but the more enemies you beat of the same kind in a row, the
better items drop.
Yeah, they drop higher items. So if you sometimes you have to leave an area and come back. But if you get to 99 skeletons, it'll keep dropping these really, really good items.
And it'll get to the point where the items heal you and they give you magic back even when you pick them up. So it lets you if you can get in a rhythm like I do in my one skeleton spot, you can just really chain things together.
This is definitely the one you're talking about, because you basically leave the area, go back in, and it respawns all those same skeletons. So you can just go crazy killing skeletons over and over again. And it's nice. It takes you 5 minutes to get to 99.
Huh. All right. Well, that's good to know. But yeah, that's what we have on part 1 this week. Woo, we did it. Oh, I think Steven's frozen. Yeah, Steven's frozen. Yeah, we did it, and Steven's
He lasted until the very end.
He did last to the very end. Oh, no. Oh, there he is.
Am I back now? Oh,
You're back now.
I didn't have anything interesting to say.
Okay. Well, that is what we have on this week's episode. So thank you, everybody, for listening to the Final Fantasy Lorecast, and may the crystals guide you. Thank you for listening to the... Find us on the Robots Radio Discord at robotsradio.net. You can find us on Twitter at FFLorecast, and you can email us at fflorecast@gmail.com.